What's happening, sports fans? We welcome you to a playoff edition of San Diego Prep Insider, and we would do our mystery reveal. It's the La Jolla Vikings. The girls' water polo team is the 2 seed, 3 seed. What did we end up? 4 seed.
4.
A lot of playoffs in the last couple of days coming out, so I apologize for that. Congratulations. Hey, you made Open Division, and a lot of schools don't have any sports that will ever make any playoffs, let alone Open Divisions. So congratulations. Open Division all 4 years for you seniors?
Yes. Yeah.
Very nice. Okay, so we have all seniors here, yes?
Yes.
Let's go around and introduce ourselves. Name and position, please.
Okay, I'll start. I'm Roxy Hazuka. I am a goalie, number 1.
I'm Lulu Hirschfield. I am utility, I mostly play guard, number 3.
I'm Leia. I'm a goalie, 1A.
I'm Ari. I'm number 15, and I play guard.
I'm Natalie
At the back row.
I wear cap number 11, and I play 1 to attack.
The back row.
My name is Stella Chofsky. Woo! All right.
We would have concussion protocol be the first one to do that.
I'm number 7, and I'm a counterattack.
Hi.
That's what I'm good for.
I'm Lucy Roxley. I'm number 13. I play 1-2.
Hi, I'm Jenna Jobeck. I'm number 8, and I play 4-5 side.
I'm Jade, and I play 4-5 side, and I'm an attacker.
Coach?
And I'm Amy Jennings.
3rd year, 4th year, sixth year, 7th year. Time has lost all
6,
meaning to me
yeah.
in the last 2 years.
I'm like 20,
you guys
25.
had what? Almost 3 years of high school we were sophomores when the pandemic started.
We had 2 years.
Yeah.
Jeez.
1.5. We got kicked out of our sophomore year, pretty much.
Yeah. Luckily, we made it through the season, though, I think.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
had a full regular water
I
polo
think the
season.
state playoffs
And
were,
we get a
were
senior year,
snipped.
It was like very beginning of
That's
like
the brutal
swim
one.
season.
Is the silent moment of silence is for all the banquets out there that never got to happen.
We're glad to have one last year.
We were not allowed to have one last
How many most improves and other those types of awards never got given out for that was gonna be the only time that kid
I'm
was
a
gonna
most
get recognized.
improved gal myself.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's where I was saying because I was always
by now.
I was always the kid that got the team spirit award, and I was
That's the most important one.
that's probably why I'm hosting the show now and not a pro athlete or something. But yeah, that's so I had thought about that until now. Moment of silence for all the kids out there that didn't get the awards. So going into the playoffs, you guys, what's the mindset now? Does anything change? Do you guys hold yourself to the same level of excellence and craziness all year? Do you crank it up into another gear? What's going on right now?
I would like to point out this hat. This is our lucky hat. We've stuck with it all season. Leia, if you'd like to say a couple words about the hat.
It's a shroom hat. I've jumped in the pool with it twice.
It's handmade. You have to add that in.
I made it. I'm making one for the sophomores next year.
Okay, you just woke up one day and you're like, I feel a calling to make a mushroom hat.
Pretty much.
You saw it on TikTok, you're just crazy because you're a goalie.
She
you
sews
got
a
hit in the
lot.
head.
She's our creative bug.
Did one of you guys hit her with a ball in practice?
Multiple
And then she's like,
times.
guys, great practice today. I'm going to go make a mushroom hat.
Honestly, probably.
And the one day that she didn't wear it and I wore it, we lost.
We
our
lost.
game.
I have to have it on at the start of the
Coronado.
game. She's got to wear it.
It's like this whole superstition, it has to work.
Yeah.
Wait, you didn't even know this?
Ukaipa Canyon.
But it worked.
You just haven't questioned it. That's the level of trust you have in your players.
She's always
Is that
worn it, but I know her to be unique, so I love it. Why would I question that?
is that a
It just
compliment or
works
is that a compliment or an insult?
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Leia is one of the most
Yeah,
creative, unique
she's-
people on this team. So props to her for that.
So what else are you in charge of other than hat design for the team?
I'm in charge of Roxanne's motivation specifically because she is the goalie on this team,
love you.
and I cheer her on a lot.
Okay, so give me a sample then. If you're her personal hype man during the game, are you just only yelling at her?
I also would like to take credit because I screamed "Go Bears!" at about any shot that she blows.
D1 commit.
Woo!
She's going to Brown, so go Bears.
Do you want to commit for a different sport?
Beach volleyball.
This girl is insane.
CIS section athlete.
And I'm getting there.
It's exciting if you guys look up at the wall of D1 commits up there to add some names that are gonna Sorry, man. I had my heart broken in November, and it still hurts. You guys might or might not know that I went to La Jolla. Probably
you're
don't.
a La
Okay.
Jolla alumni.
Yes. Atwell was my AP. Go Vikes. Atwell was my AP Euro teacher, and
I'm so sorry.
yes,
I am so sorry.
Yeah.
No, not sorry.
And all of
not,
the sophomores
not,
now.
Not sorry because I can still tell you major events in European history. I can still tell
I
you.
blocked it all out.
I never took that class because I
I
was
can
scared.
also still tell you for a
have
fact that
nothing.
he can't touch his shoulders because I would.
He also can't balance on one
He's
leg.
that
'cause
jacked that he can't, or at least when I was in high school, he couldn't touch his shoulders. So
Yeah, he's
so
still pretty jacked.
we would sit there in class when he'd walk in. We were just like we'd sit there like scratching our shoulders.
That's brutal.
And
now
then
we're gonna harass him.
because we
Totally did that.
I had him like second period, so it was always like
everyone
as
before
he
the
was
game, everyone
he was
touched their
also though crushing a protein shake and some
yeah.
other food and whatnot.
Now it's
So-
Red Bull.
And he would be crushing that, and he'd go, "Okay, yeah, do whatever." You guys are what, 3 and 5 this season? Football players are weak. I was like, fair enough.
Oh
Fair
yeah.
enough, coach.
No, he will go off on the football players like water polo,
Okay,
best sport out there.
it's been up until the last 2 years that you guys know that other than a brief stint in the 90s, La Jolla was
Terrible.
dog shit at football.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, we've
I contributed
been
to that. I was a
still
leading
aren't that
running back
good.
one year with 85 yards.
Sorry to all the La Jolla football players watching this.
They made the vision or
better than
something,
you.
and it was
Hey,
the
they're
biggest
good.
hype
Look.
of all time.
I'm partially to blame for that because I was all over Instagram screaming about it. It was the biggest moment of my life when they won a CIF championship.
I've always said in our weights that if it was easy, the football boys would do it.
Yeah.
Oh, it was always the biggest flex during Hell Week when Atwell and the guys team would come running in their Speedos a lap around the track as our linemen are out there stretching and all sorts of overweight and whatnot. And the football players are like, oh, my shoulder. And they'd just be out there do a lap, go back up, swim, come back down, do a lap, running with 25-pound weights. And then eventually Atwell's just down there with 2 of the kids over his shoulders.
Did you ever do the tangle in the tank with a football?
That did not happen when I was there because
It's so cool.
it would be a whole divergent podcast, but I feel like I existed in a different version of high school sports than you guys did
Oh, yeah.
because we were in the tail end of football being the you play football, you don't do other stuff. You're man's culture. We're gonna just
That's still true.
smash it. It is, but if you actually were around the football,
Strong women in water.
but they don't do that. They football doesn't do the. You only have to play football anymore. You can't interact with other sports. You have to focus the way that, again, a team that went 5 and 5 every year allegedly had to focus. We also had the same kind of schedule that you guys have, though.
Where watch this.
They're gonna be so pissed.
They're gonna be very
No, they're
upset.
not.
Yeah, don't
No,
forget-
they
It's
no, they
gonna
definitely.
be hilarious.
I can guarantee you that they're not because they've been on this show more than anybody else in the last 6
That's
years.
true.
I can say, sure. Well, so I was gonna. My transition was gonna be we were losing a bunch because we were playing against Cathedral and Saints in the biggest schools. You guys have always done that since the dawn of time. What is a season like when you have to play Harvard, Westlake, Newport, all the big schools that no one in San Diego has any imagination of how big open division is up there, but then you also have to play Coronado, Carlsbad, Bishops. It's a never-ending gauntlet. You have no easy days.
Oh, definitely no easy
Last
days.
week we had 4 games,
in a
and
single,
one of them was easy.
Yeah.
You actually classify something you have played in the last couple of weeks as
It was
easy?
Cathedral.
Yeah, Cathedral.
I love that.
No offense, Cathedral.
Can you just lean closer into the
don't think
microphone,
I know.
please?
It was Cathedral. We beat them
Thank you.
by
Thank
a lot,
you.
and it was their senior night, which I feel really bad about.
We're really sorry.
Really sorry. We're sorry.
I don't know why they chose us as their senior night.
But it was a
because
nice break because it was what was that?
It was like a
Delusional
fun game.
self-confidence?
It was Coronado, Bishops,
Hey, out of those
break.
4, we won 3.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
That was satisfying.
Is Bishops the main rival, or do you guys just consider everybody at that?
We
We
lost.
would call it a
Bishops.
rivalry if we had any chance.
Any chance whatsoever. Also,
Bishops
Bishops
is a private school that recruits. There's nothing we can really do as a public school when they're bringing in girls from very far
Yeah,
away.
and Bishops also thought it was really funny to take me out of the game second quarter. So thank you for that.
There's a video.
Thanks for the concussion. There's a 30-second video of me getting my head literally knocked.
Is it a 30-second video? And I'm sure I'll see it, but is it because of slow-mo and music and production value?
There's
Okay.
music, there's everything.
Stella
You just watch
Has
me
it made it onto TikTok yet?
No, but you just watch me get absolutely clapped by Alex Bonaguidi. I love you, Alex. Love you, but damn, that hurt, man.
That's the problem. Is that they're all like generally nice people too. Like that's
We love Bishops. They're all our friends.
But you can't at the same time because they're kicking your ass and they're your rivals and you're supposed to hate. Yeah, it's all very complicated.
Well, not
tangled
even
web.
that. Like my brother.
All I gotta say to the rivalries, we're coming for you next week. We're coming for you.
No, but the thing with Bishops is like my brother goes to Bishops and he's my twin. So it's like this whole thing where he's friends with all of them. And it's like, well, yeah, I know you guys, but like, we're supposed to like play against you. But they're all so nice.
I get it the worst because my wife coaches at Bishops now.
No.
Yeah, my brother-in-law coaches football there. My wife coaches field hockey there. Yeah,
That's a tough one.
I've been
So
asked.
she's familiar with one of their all-star, like,
Ooh.
Maggie Johnson.
Yes.
She's Miss Field Hockey,
Well,
Miss Water
because
Polo.
quite a few of us play club with them, and so we've known them.
Yeah,
pretty well.
Maggie low-key is a good field hockey goalie, but I don't know what it takes
Maggie's
to be.
good at anything she
Yeah, I'm
does.
assuming. Yeah, that's it.
Maggie watched one of our plays, one singular play once, and then as soon as we were up at the line ready to do it again, it's, all right, it's ISO Lulu. They're going to do this. One's going down, they're going across. Like, it's just
You're like,
crazy,
that's not
man.
even fun. Like,
No, it's not.
We didn't even describe it in that level of detail. Get
It's
out of
not
here.
fun.
It's exceedingly demoralizing.
Yes. And our poor coaches were sitting there like, well.
And it's every single time.
We
Every
put the
single
effort
time.
into nicknaming the plays, and they're like specific.
We have 5
And
different
they
names
watched
for
it
each
once.
So
play.
you're so
Got
as
it.
seniors, you're good to move on from playing Bishops anymore. Like that you won't miss that
I
chunk
like
of
the
high school water.
competition.
But I mean, like, CIF-wise, like, I think our level is going to be, like, a lot higher. I think the team knows we kind of got screwed over for our rankings. And we were supposed to be playing them in the finals, I will say that.
You could still in a state championship,
so
in a state final.
So we play Carlsbad tomorrow, and then next week on the 15th, we play Bishops for semis. It was not supposed to be like that. But
I love the.
But I mean, I guess
I
that
love
still means that we don't have
the
to play
level of
them.
confidence where you described Mañana Carlsbad, but just so you know, our Bishops game is scheduled for Tuesday.
we beat Carl.
That is a
okay.
level of confidence that rarely sits on that side of the room.
I will say, we played them on Friday.
Carlsbad on Thursday.
We had 2 of our starters out, and we still managed to beat them by 13. So I think we're fine.
Let's go.
As a non-water polo player, I don't know the inside X's and O's. They might have been just, letting you guys into a false sense of security, and then they're gonna switch it all around.
I don't know.
Roxy.
I don't know about that.
Roxy, almost shutout game.
Miss Brown over here.
One in, and it was a lob, my biggest weakness.
And it was like
Roxy, don't say that! Roxy!
Everyone knows.
Cover the
that.
mic.
And it was late
A shutout's a
third
pretty- a
quarter.
shutout-
Late third quarter.
A shutout's a pretty big deal in water polo, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And it was late third quarter, fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, late.
Roxy
third, which
did
is
a hell of a job. She did great. I was screaming there. Go Bears.
Go back.
Go Bears.
See, I'm your number one fan.
It's not Go Vikes anymore. It's just Go Bears now.
Yes.
Then Roxy.
It's only Go Bears.
Go Bears.
Will somebody be at the playoffs with a Go Bears sign?
Yes.
for
It'll
you?
be me. It'll be me. I'll be in the water with my Go Bears sign.
We can write it on your hat.
We're gonna get a little.
I'll get it tattooed. Go Bears.
That's aggressive. I like that.
Yeah.
So we've obviously had no problem calling out a fair amount of your campus already. Is the student section doing a good job of supporting you guys?
No!
They suck.
No! You guys suck!
Come to the game.
All right. Listen, you're going to come to our football games, but not to the open division water polo games. Like,
Facts.
Yeah, when they're in like a
Water polo is just more
D4.
fun to
still-
watch.
we're in bathing suits. Come on. Like,
I feel less comfortable about that
I
than
would think that you guys would want to pull
most
up.
other things I've seen on this this show, but fair enough.
Sorry, I had to say it.
No, it's okay. It's okay. At least you guys get it at home,
mean, it's the
and
church.
that should be the easiest hurdle to clear for anybody. What time is the game tomorrow?
5:15.
Oh, it's too late. Nope.
I mean,
You needed
here's the
it to be
thing,
right
like,
after school just to catch people in
Whenever-
Harvard.
No,
And
when
I'm
it's
just-
after school, no one comes. It's like
Yeah.
game
They
at
wanna go get
3:30.
But like they'll
put
come.
us
They're like beach time, food time.
No, but they'll come to
Gotta
like
go get a burrito at
the
Don
3-hour
Carlos and go to
football
Marine
games,
Street.
The 2-hour
Yeah.
basketball
That's
games.
the
Like
move.
I don't get
Wyndham,
it.
actually.
Yeah, our games are an hour long. They're entertaining.
Did you say Rigos and Windensea is the combo?
That's the move.
Would I be an
the
absolute
move.
square if I was gonna getting Don Carlos?
Don Carlos is valid.
Don Carlos is good, but it's Wyndham.
It's
Wyndham's
Windensea now.
where it's at,
On the
but
way,
Don
you
Carlos
just
is
go.
valid.
It was nothing but scrubs and groms at Windensea when I was going to high school.
What's a scrub?
I know Groms are not a thing anymore. There's
Yeah,
like
no.
They kind of like died
Groms,
out.
the Groms like expired 2 years
Yeah.
ago.
After COVID hit, they were kind of dead.
They were
If
dead.
COVID did one thing, it's
There's some like
expire the
wannabe
Groms.
freshman Groms,
So,
but I mean, they're
are you endorsing that the pandemic was a good thing then for society?
no?
Because that's an aggressive take
Please
right
don't.
there. But I like the way that you're
That's a
looking at the
bold
silver
opinion,
lining.
Miss Brown.
I like the way that you're looking
That's
at
a
the silver
bold.
lining.
That's a bold opinion, Miss Environmental Engineering.
It's also something that only 6 schools worth of people will get because you have to be very coastal to understand any of the words used in the last 90
yeah.
seconds.
Yeah.
I love asking seniors this, and I know that this is a kind of loaded question that there's not like a right answer for, but what do you guys want the legacy to be that you're leaving behind for this program?
The hat.
work hard, play hard. Work
honestly,
hard, play hard.
I really hope they keep doing the clock thing where they do the woo. So we have this like tradition where when it's like the clock is like
Educate me.
3:33. Like okay, so we have this big screen.
in the pool deck.
Yeah,
The hours, minutes, and seconds.
yeah. So when it hits like 3:33 with 33 seconds, we all yell clock and we all have to be like woo. And when it's on, we're more.
Like, as in how much
gives us
time is left in the
energy.
game or how much time is left in the day?
This is
Just like
practice.
Okay.
clock time, like
Atwell hates it,
Yeah.
but we will keep doing this.
yeah.
It has been a tradition forever.
The sophomores will definitely carry it on.
Trust them.
We carried it on.
Yeah.
That's our biggest legacy, guys. Really.
Well, no, but I hope they keep doing that.
I feel like that's an emblem of our team culture. Ultimately, the reason that's so close with us, like dear to us, is that this just, especially this year, we've been so close as a team and so good together, and it's been a blessing.
Yeah, it really truly has.
I think legacy-wise, like, for me, I always, like, when I was in 8th grade, like, with a couple of these guys, and we would come watch them in CIF, and we, like, got so, like, emotional over their, like, CIF. I remember when we lost to Bishop, I was in 8th grade. I remember.
Who are the players that you guys remember like idolizing as the GOAT?
Carly Canale.
Jensen Bugelli.
Oh my God.
Jensen Bugelli.
Jess Newell.
Shauna Frankie.
Carly Canale.
Carly Canale.
Jeez, there's so many.
There's so many, like, amazing
Well,
players.
because I
that-
remember the
so
first.
stacked.
It's like
I'm trying to think back number of years. The first like 3 years that I was on this job, which would have been like 2016 and 17 and 18 seasons, was nothing but La Jolla and Bishops in the finals and like epic moments where Bishops would like win in just the worst possible fashion. But it was every single year, like yes, and it was like 2-1 in the championships against the Bishops.
I was
team.
there for that game. I was sobbing.
So that was your eight. That was
that was my
your 8th grade year.
Yes, and like legacy wise, like I think we all have like a player that we look up to that we've had, like.
And I
help
heard
us,
several
like,
goalies said out of that.
Yes, and I mean, I think me personally, and I think a lot of girls will agree. Like, I wish that there's going to be a sophomore on the team that thinks of us the same way. Like,
And
it's
some
where
8th
it's
graders.
like,
We need to appeal to Maryland's kids.
Yeah,
Come
no.
down and
There's a couple La Jolla United girls
the La
that are
Jolla
like,
program has been like growing.
Yeah, no.
After
They've got
practice,
insane
there's,
athletes.
Like 50 girls on the pool deck.
Yeah?
like, ready to get in. It's super awesome.
so you guys have a little fan club growing. Like you're stoking the flames right now.
Yes.
There you go. That will be your legacy. You will be the ones that grew the La Jolla fan club and
As a goalie,
and also
though,
hats.
it's been as a goalie though. I've been loving playing with you, but I've been sad to not have like a little freshman or sophomore to train to like teach all of my
Is
skills
that
to.
there's not one that's good enough, or there just isn't one? There's just not a
our
body.
team is literally seniors, sophomores, and then we got 2 freshmen.
One of whom is leaving.
Last
is
year
leaving.
we had no seniors. So when we were junior, we had no seniors and we had no sophomores. and then this year we're.
I think it's no joke that long term, we're looking at 2 or 3 years from now, a couple of programs hitting some weird like numbers things because the random filler kids that just didn't be like.
Happens every year.
Oh no, but I think during the beginning of the pandemic, like the random kids who were freshmen that would have been like, oh, I've never played water polo before, but I'm down to go out, just didn't go out. Yeah. And then aren't getting talked into, hey, now that we're back, you have to come back and treat this like freshman year and like try it. And a lot of people are just like,
water polo is really intimidating to people.
Yes,
I mean, yeah.
Well, it's happening across the board. Like, I think there's a lot of football players that are going to be
after Tangle in the Tank. I remember talking to a ton of the football players that I'm friends with, and I'm like, so like, you think that football's harder now? And they're like, no. Not at all. I'm like, exactly.
I'm just saying also football is another one of those sports that is suffering numbers-wise without people really realizing it. Just that there's not like how big was the freshman team at La Jolla this year? Probably
not that big.
Probably smaller than it's been in the last couple of years.
Because they lost like a whole year because of COVID. So it's just like all these sophomores. It's like a weird like age gap where it's like freshmen and kind of like juniors. And it's like, wait, where do we stand? Like we can't really try a new sport now.
Well, so hopefully in that 8th grade group, you can anoint somebody.
Yeah, definitely.
You just after the last game, you just have to get out of the pool, take off your cap, just pick a random one and just put it on their head and just like look at them and be like, the goal's all yours now. And then just walk out of the pool, just leave. Just don't even look. Just don't get your stuff. Just leave the pool deck. That kid would remember that forever. That kid would be like,
and they'll be the golden goalie.
I think we all kind of have
or
one
they
of those players.
Vega.
They have there's a couple of goalies that are coming in. I have a player that I'm definitely teaching everything to, little Miss Margot Temple.
That scares me.
Love you, Margot.
That scares me that you're not necessarily teaching her entirely just
all the
water polo
freshmen.
and that you're teaching her like.
No, this girl is something else, and I'm giving her everything I can to make her the new Stella. No,
she plays
no
like Natalie.
way.
She's more of a Natalie.
I will take that as a compliment. That is a huge compliment to me.
She's really good.
I also disagree with you.
Same personality as Stella.
I mean, us.
Natalie, she plays like Natalie. But
Margot and I are very similar in the pool, but she's more aggressive like Nat. I'm very like.
She's a great player. She's gonna go places.
We're all very strong.
To get the ball to the
No, she will. No, she will. She'll scream. She'll scream.
You three over there having fun?
You guys have anything
Are they?
to say about that?
They're normally the less talkative half, right?
yeah.
Okay, deal.
Jade does not speak. She doesn't speak.
All right, can you hit us with a Go Bears then to end this interview? Just give us a solid. The mic is all yours.
Jenna, do it.
Jade, come on.
Okay, you're right. She really doesn't speak.
Come on. Ready?
3, 2, 1.
Go Bears. Yeah.
Don't even go check out their Carl's Bad game. They're already looking for you to get
don't
there on
even go look
Tuesday.
at it.
Unless you go to La Jolla, in which case go to the game, support them.
Go to the games,
Come support
please.
us.
Go
Last
Vikes.
one. We're seniors.
Tomorrow, be there.
To Tyler Roach, I am sorry.
No, we're not.
I will bleep out most of what I said, so you don't necessarily know what I'm apologizing for. And folks, make sure you go support all of these D1 commits at their next stops. Thank you very much, everyone, for being on with us. And best
Hey, I
of luck.
gotta give a
hold on.
gotta give a shout out to Coach Atwell. He set this up for you girls, and I just want to make sure you guys all know and everyone knows how much time and energy he puts into all of these girls.
Yeah, Tom Atwell's
helping them get to where they want to go, helping them achieve their dreams. So shout out to Atwell. He's awesome.
He does a lot for just water polo in general.
She was eating a Red Bull.
Shut up.
I like that. He's eating a Red Bull. Go find that man. He's eating a Red Bull.